Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Wassalatu wassalamu ala Rasulullah. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, وَإِذْ قَالَ اللَّهُ يَا عِيسَى ابْنُ مَرْيَمَ أَأَنْتَ قُلْتَ لِلنَّاسِ اتَّخِذُونِي وَأُمِّيَ إِلَهَيْنِ مِن دُونِ اللَّهِ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala asked Jesus that, did you tell the people to take you as God and your mother as God other than Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? This verse is a verse that make a lot of Christians agitate, because they believe that a lot of them believe that Jesus is God, but they don't believe that Mary, the mother of God, is herself God. First thing you should learn is, you have to understand the concept of God in Islam. Without understanding the concept of God in Islam, then you're totally in the wrong. You can't claim that Allah wrongfully accused the Christians of taking Mary, the mother of Jesus, as God other than Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Number one, the concept of God in Islam, when you obey a people in disobedience to Allah, when they make the permissible impermissible, and you take it like that, and you obey them in that, then you've taken them as God beside Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, beside the one true God. When you obey your desires in clear-cut disobedience to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, to the one true God, then you've taken that desire as God other than Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, أَفَرَعَيْتَ مَنِ اتَّخَذَ إِلَهَهُ هَوَى. Have you seen those that took their desires as God? You might wonder, how do you take your desires as God? Like I said earlier, when you disobey Allah in obedience to your own desires, then you've taken your desires as God. Even if you come out and claim that your desires, of course, obviously you can't take your desires as God. But the concept of God in our own religion, Islam, is you've taken your desires as God other than Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. When you call upon dead people and you believe that they can do something on your own behalf before God, when you place them as intermediaries between you and God, then you've taken them as God other than Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in Surah Al-Baqarah, وَإِذَا سَأَلَكَ عِبَادِي أَنِّي فَإِنِّي قَرِيبٌ. When my servants ask you, O Muhammad, regarding me, tell them I am close. So you are not far from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You don't need any intermediary that will take your messages or your prayers to God. And this is one thing that the Catholic do as regards Mary, the mother of Jesus. The majority of Christians today are the Catholics. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala saying they've taken her as God beside Allah, this is perhaps what is referring to. They asking her to pray for them. They praying and thinking she would take it to God on their own behalf. And this is exactly what the mushrikeen of Makkah did. They took righteous people and placed them in between them and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala as intermediaries between them and the one true God. So they've taken those people as God besides Allah. But then, when you look at the reality and merging it with the concept of God in Islam, you will understand the reason why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said they've taken the mother of Jesus as God beside Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. They obey her. Despite being dead, they believe that there are things she can do. Okay? And this is taking her out of the fold of human capacity. There are things you can't do when you're dead. If you're dead, you're dead. But calling upon people that are dead, then you've taken them as God besides Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And I've seen Christians themselves criticizing these acts of the Catholics. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala was right when he said that they've taken Isa, which is Jesus, as God, and his mother as another God beside Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And this is what it refers to, praying to Mary. I remember then that we do go to a Catholic church. There's a prayer, Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners. She's dead. She can't do nothing. So you saying this is taking her as God beside Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.